Guys, you are able to see my screen now? Okay. So now see, there is an option here as well as if you want to keep the row, there is an option of remove rows. Suppose if you have lot of data into your data, suppose 10,000 or 20,000 of rows, and you want to just remove top 20 row you want to remove. Top 20 row you want to keep into your data. So if I click just 20, so only 20 rows is left into my data. See, only 20 rows is left. All the rows will be deleted automatically just in first go. Okay, so these are the option of your home tab. In this home tab, you can add or delete anyone. In this transform tab, you can transform your data. Transform your data means make some changes like replace the value of your column, data type, text like this. Okay, split column. Suppose here, if I go to this last name here, right now I'm going to select that adding this column. So if you select this split column, there is an option of here by delimiter. So you can split those column by any number of option. Delimiter, number of character, position, lowercase, uppercase, digit, like this way. Okay. So this way you can delete multiple column or split multiple column into your data. And if you need to add any column, you can go to this add column. And in this add column, we have many options. I will let you know all the option one by one, but not in this all in the same project. If I tell you in the same project, you are confused. Okay. So now this customer table is ready. Now third way, you have to just select another table, the name as date table. And now see, this time we have a date table from the data, not from our SQL like query. This is your data. Just click on this OK option. This is your date key and now choose again. So here also you have lot of column, date key, full date key. Okay. You can select here date key. Okay, full date key. Okay. Date, day, number of week. This is the number of week. Okay. I don't want English day. Okay, Spanish or French is done. Day, number of month, day, number of year, week, number of year. Don't English month, Spanish, French month, number of year, calendar, quarter, year, calendar, semester is not need. Fiscal year and semester. Okay, this one we need. Also, some of the column we want to need, like suppose here you have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and in this English month name, this is your guide full name. If I select here and I just write it here as full month name. So this is your full month name. And because if you make any visualization on the basis of month, and January, February, it is very longest chart. So for this, we want only just a first three digit rows. So just click on this add column. Guys, there is a two option, not only for one option. There is a many option. Like click on this first month, add column, and there is an option of extract. So extract, you can add. We need first three character. So count, you can read at first three character and see your first three character, and now you can write it here as a short month. This is your short month, Jan, Feb, March. So if you make any visualization on the basis of this is a short month. But one more answer, one more question. This is your short month, but this is not short into your this will question I will ask you in the visualization, not here. If I ask you here, then there is a no able to understanding purpose. So now we have add short month because we are making our visualization on the basis of short month or year only. So year we have already, this one is year, and this one we have short month. And if you want to merge this, you can also merge this together, like 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, complete year wise data. And suppose if you need month and year into your data, month and year. So same way you can just add short month first, calendar year second, you can add like this. Short month and calendar, now you can add this together, Jan, like this. Okay, so this is your date. Now third way, we have to connect our geographical table. Complete geographical. Okay, select choose column, geographical city, province code, name. Okay, country, region, Spanish, French, we don't want. IP address, don't want. Sensitivity, postal code also don't want. Okay, so just click OK. We need only like this way. Same way, go to next file 1234. New source, text and SQL, product file. Okay, choose column. Here we have lot of column in the product key like status, start date, end date. This one we don't need. Different language. We need only English. English description also we don't need. Large photo model name. Model is okay. Style, class. Okay, dealer price, product line, days to manufacture, size, list price, recorder, safety, stock level, color, finished good, standard, French, Spanish, English, size, weight, product, subcategory, alternative, and product key. Only this column we needed. So just click on text, product category. So total we have only 4 category in this product. Product category, alternative key, click on this choose Spanish and French 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now again, I think last table, 2 table also. Product subcategory. Just click on OK. Choose column. Product subcategory, alternative, English, Spanish, French, and okay. Only 4 column we need. Now last column, last table we have sales territory table. Okay. Choose column. Image group, country, region, alternative. Okay. So now only complete it, and now see the last row is a NA. NA means nothing is applicable. So remove row, remove bottom row, and click 1. 1 means the last row is deleted. So complete file is ready into your data, into your Power Query. Now any formatting if you want to do, you can do formatting like any other column. If you want to remove, you can remove. Otherwise, as per me, complete formatting is done. Complete query editing is done for this file. And now final step we are going to done with, just close and apply the data. If I move into this file, so now my first part is done for this data. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Anyone? Abhishek, Kanchan, and Suresh, anyone? You have any doubt related to anything, you can ask me. See, Power BI is very easy. Nothing is hard. You need to just think some Power Query option. Okay, like some, if you right now if you have any unwanted data into your file, you can just remove that column, transform, add column, any other query, and the add column. This column you need only when you have the complete data, and you need to first read the data. And guys, also one more thing. I think I have already tell you Regarding Kaggle, I already tell you or not? Regarding one data site.
No, Ashvi also didn't share that Dex PDF.
Okay, okay. Actually, yeah, that time my file system is not working. Today I will share you. Don't worry. Okay. So see, this one is your Kaggle data site. You can just write it on Google Kaggle, and there is a Kaggle data site. And see, there is a lot of data site you have. Lot of data. Click on this data set, and you can watch. There is a lot of data set, guys. Okay. Suppose right now I am only teaching you the sales data set, and you have a time. You have a time to make a practice on your Power BI. Okay. Then you can make any other project from this data site. Like see, you can just write it whichever profile you are working. Suppose I am working as finance, so I need as a finance data. So just click on this finance and see they you have a finance data almost 4,000 plus finance data you have. Like see Udemy, you can analyze the Udemy course. Just click this Udemy, okay, and see you have Udemy output all database. It means in this project, if I show you, just download here, sign in with your Google. So like this way, you can download. See Udemy complete zip file is downloaded. Now if you click this, go to this downloaded Udemy, right click and just unzip your file and see how to unzip. Right click, extract all, and just extract the file into here. And now you can see Udemy output. This is the CSV format. Okay. Now you can see the complete data you have, like ID, title. This one is URL, is paid, numerical character, average rating, recent. Like this, you have data. So on this basis of data, you can analyze your data and then analyze whichever the data. Like see here, the data is not good one. Like 8640, it is not a good, but here is a 8640. So you can add, you can delete this column from your view. Discounted price, delete this column also. Publish time, you can just split this time. Okay, this is your date, published date, created date. Okay, so created date is 16 of this date, and you need to just split column from here, date and time. You can also use the column from example as well. As just write it only date and then the enter, so that they will automatically remove into your data. Number of lecture. Okay, so this is your data wise, and this is the course of you have, like 12th accountancy, VBSC program. This is some Chinese language. Okay, cryptocurrency. So total of 13,000 you have courses of this, and all the unique ID you have. So if you select this, all the unique ID you have. If you want to select anyone, yeah, all the unique ID you have. Okay, same way you have many more data. Hmm, like Netflix movie and TV shows. You can also download this data also in your site. And this is right very interesting. If you work on it, this is very interesting. Netflix movie and show, like okay, student performance in exam as well as student performance. This is also a CSV format file, and you can check here 52% female and male you have data, race, group C, group D. You can just download this also. And you have many more. If you go down, Suppose if you need any banking sector data. This is your National Stock Exchange data set. Okay. COVID-19 data set you have. This is very highly demanded right now. Okay. And hospitals count in India, like state wise you have count. Okay. And move to another page so you have many more. Like this way you can download whichever project, textile industry. Okay. And then you can just prepare the project on this basis. So and you can find out the condition and you can tell me. Suppose if you have any doubt onto this project, okay. See, right now we have two files, CSV file and Excel file. So both the files you can connect into your data and you can work on it. First, you have to identify whichever need you want. Because if you don't think, you cannot do the Power BI with your own. So you have to first identify. And now see, our complete all the files will be ready into Power BI view. This is your Power BI view, guys. Okay, so all the files is ready and now you have to save this file into your project files. And now we have making our relationship, and under this relationship for line by line creating, we are not going to create this time line by line. This time we are going to create this manage relationship use. Okay, so how to use? Just uncheck, not uncheck. Go to this, delete one by one, because we don't want any relationship which is automatically created. One by one, we have to create the relationship. Now all the relationship is deleted. So if I click close, and you can watch here, all the relationship is removed automatically. Now see, complete relationship is moved, and now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total 8 table you have. Now click on this manage relationship. Now one by one we have to make the relationship with one by one table. So already I have tell you the fourth relationship, which is product key, order key, customer key, and sales territory key. It means total you have four table. So one by one you can connect new table, new relationship. Select here, suppose customer. In the down, you have select the sales data. So customer key to customer key automatically connected relationship is one to many. Guys, you have to explain me why it is one to many. You have to explain me because lot of time I'm explaining you. In the last project also I'm going to explain you, and tell me now what is one to many and how it is correct, then it is correct or not. Tell me. This is your question.
Dim table, we
Mhm.
have only a unique values,
Okay.
and in fact we have duplicate values. So you are connecting from dim to sales data. That's why it's a one to many,
Okay.
right?
Right. So I have one more example. Now relationship is many to one. Now tell me, this one is correct. The same table we have connected sales and customer, earlier also customer and sales, and now sales to customer. So now relationship is forward, like backward. Okay, so first is one to many, now it is many to one. So this one is also okay. Tell me, anyone? See why it is correct. This one is also correct. Why it is one to many or many to one, guys? Because sales table is a fact table, and you have given a correct answer. Like under this fact table, you have a duplicate value also, but under this dim table, you have unique value also. So many to one is upward to downward. Like many means complete data, duplicate also, and one means only the unique value. And if you select this customer upward and sales downward, then it is automatically changed one to many, because here is a unique value which is a one value. There is a duplicate also. If you have, then it is a uh, duplicate value. So one to many, it is automatically to one to many. And see one more option. Now relationship is one to many, and you did not get any error into this. But if you select anyone like one on one, see it is showing you this cardinality you selected is not valid for this relationship. This one is very good option into Power BI. If you make any wrong relationship, it will automatically tell you that this one is wrong. If you select second, many to one, see this one is also wrong, because many to one in this column, in this table, you don't have any many column, only the unique column. And here also you have only one column. So it is not a correct option. Last one, many to many. This one is also not correct. So if you select last one to many, it is correct. So Power BI automatically choose only that relationship which is correct for the relationship, correct for your data. Otherwise, it is not connected. Okay, so why it is one to many? Because dimension table is upward and fact table is downward. So one to many. If you select sales table is upward and dimension table is downward, the relationship is automatically at many to one, and you can match customer key to customer key and just click OK. Now your relationship is done. First, second, select this. Now date table and now sales data. See, under this date table and sales data, your column is not automatically connected. So you have to connect. So you had to tell me from this date key to which date key I should connect. Order key, due date or ship date. Tell me. Order key, due date or ship key, from which date key I should connect. This is depend on your scenario wise. Like whichever company you have to follow. Your company follow accrual accounting or cash basis accounting. Okay, so this depend on your company. But right now I'm going to use order date. Generally, normal 90% company using order date, or some company are using transactional date. It means order date is different, transaction date is different, due date is different, and ship date is different. Most of the company using order date or transaction date, but 10% company using due date. Okay. So if I connect this,
Date key, what does it mean here? Date key means
see date.
if we know the functionality of first date key, then we can come to know now
Okay,
with
see,
which date we need to connect.
date key is date key. Key is just a word, nothing. Date key means it is the date. You can check 2005, 07 is a month, 01 is a date. Okay, key means it is making a unique column. Key is just a like column name. It is because in our SQL query, okay, this file is not basically from data loaded from any other site. Actually, this data I'm going to collect from my SQL server in the company. Okay, and in this date key, it will making a some format like year, month, and date. Year, month, and date. So it will make as date key. Key means it is just a unique value of item. And order date key is also 2012. 12 means December, and 29 is 29th of December. And you can also check. Select here. There is a one more you have here. See this one. Full date alternative key means it is a complete date. 1st July 2005. Okay, so if you select this 2005 July and first, the same date is okay. So why I need to select key to key? Because the format of data type is same. See, under this sales table, you don't have any complete date. Product, if I check product key, order date key, due date key, this one, you don't have any column for this date wise. Okay, and what is the error if I connect this full date to order key? If I connect this full date to order key, then it is connected. It is automatically connected. See, now relationship is connect. But when you make the visualization, your visualization is not correct, because It is connected date to date, but date format is not same. Data type is not same. That is why I'm telling you in the beginning, you should match data type of the common column between dim table and fact table. If your data type is not
That
matching,
point I got it.
Mhm.
Means we when you are explaining matching of data type means date
Mhm.
format should be same.
Right,
Those column we can connect,
right,
right?
right.
And but my perspective is like in the sales data there is a
Mhm.
order date, due date, ship date.
Mhm.
I am getting the means exact thing like this is the order date from the say project prospect.
Okay.
In the same way in dim date, what is the date key? From that way I was asking.
Date key is just a what I am going to tell you. Uh,
Simply, is it fetched from the database or there is any purpose like order
no,
date,
no.
due
See,
date?
right. No, no. Right now it is fetching from the right. See, uh, first I need to cancel. If I go this my data, this date table is automatically connected. It means in our server, if you have sales data, then this date table will automatically connected with your sales data. And if you how many years you have selected the sales data, this date table will connected from your sales data in the server. And if you select the date table, if you open this date table, you can match. See the full key table. It is just a day. If you select this as a date, okay, this one is date. You can select, and here also you can select as the order. If you remove the key, nothing is worry about this. If you remove the key option, key is nothing worry about it. It is just a format. And what is the format? I'm going to tell you in the Power BI. Just go to this data type, select this dim date first, and see this is your full alternative option. So if you select here, this is the data type function. Okay, suppose I need to select this one. So the full date become a shorter date. You can see full date become a shorter date automatically. And what is a date key? Date key is a merging of all the date without any delimiter. It is just a date. Okay, it is just a data type that you have merging complete date without any delimiter. So it is just a date order, date key. And you can also it is just a format of your date, nothing else. Okay, and in order date the sales
Okay.
file also it is just a format of your date, because in the sales file you don't have any what I can say complete date. So if you have in this data, if you have complete date format like 1st July 2010 or 1st July 2011, then you can connect this full alternative to date. Then it is automatically it will connect or correctly. But if you select this date key, it is just a format. It is not nothing as a so much extract from the your sales data. It is just a format which is given as per your data requirement. See, in this data it is just given as per data requirement. Suppose if you're making any project right now, I'm just downloading in front of you one project here, student performance. If I open this, see, you can see there is a no any date into this project. It means you cannot analyze this project via time intelligence because you don't have any date function into this. So you don't need to analyze via time intelligence function. Without time intelligence, you can do any other things. Same way, any other project if I need to open Netflix or this one. You have title, director, or casting, country, date added, releasing year, rating, and see here you have date added. It means it is a date column from your data. You can sort it as per month, as per year, as per date, and this is just a year. So year is just a you can say year key. It is just a year 2020 19. So you can just format your data as per year according rating, duration, any other thing, nothing. So this is your date added means this is your releasing date also you can get. You can make as a releasing date, and from this data, if you analyze this data into your Power BI project, then you have to make your date table with your own. Because if in this fact table you don't have any date, then you cannot need a date table. If you fact table you have date, then you have to match the date table anyway. Because without the date table, you cannot make the time intelligence function into your project. Okay, clear or any other doubt? Like not clear? Yes.
It's clear.
Okay. So now says date to customer key is done. New function date to sales data. So date key to ordered key. One to many done. Next geographical, not geographical right now. Product to sales. So product key to product key automatically connected. So 1, 2, 3. Final is sales territory to sales is connected. Done. So now see our for relationship is done, which is mandatory, which is 100% mandatory. And if I close this one, you can watch the for relationship is done, which is complete. This is your fact table automatically done. And now this one is your geographical table, product category and product subcategory. And I can see one little bigger. This is your sales data and this is your product category. See, under this product category you have this option, product category key, but you cannot find this product category key into this sales data. So you cannot connect this table to this table directly, but indirectly you can connect. How indirectly? This product category key mentioned into this product subcategory. First is subcategory, then is product category. You can see this table product subcategory. If you connect this subcategory, it will automatically connect it to this. See, connected one to many. So this table is connected with this and this table is connected with this. So it means this table is automatically connected with this table. Same way, product category to product category. It means these two tables cannot connect with sales data directly, but indirectly these two table is connected with this fact table. And if you check this relationship, this one, and I'm just add it. See, both are the dim table. Both are the dim table, but relationship is many to one. Can anyone explain me why? Both are the dim table. Okay, dim table, dim table. But can anyone explain me why relationship is many to one? See why. Let me tell you. This dim table, this dim table, this dim table is dim table for only for this fact table. Only for this fact table. But this dim table is for this dim table is a fact table. This is a fact table for this, and this is a fact table for this. The name is dimension, but this one is fact table for this one, because under this table we have a duplicate value, but under this table you have a unique value. Under this table you have a duplicate value, under this table you have only a unique value. Same way, under this table you have a duplicate, but under this you have a unique value. So it is indirectly connected one by one, A to B, B to C, and C to D. It means A to B also, B to D also, or C to D also. Clear? Clear or any doubt into this? You can ask me if you have any doubt into this dimension table, because this is just the relationship second part. The first part is very simple, which is one to many fact two dimension is connect, but sometimes you need to connect dimension to dimension also when your fact table is not connected with another dimension.
Will you please again explain the reason dim to dim?
Okay, let me show. See this this subcategory, and I'm going to now open first Excel, then you can understand complete category, product category, and subcategory. Just click open. And now you can watch one by one. This is your product, okay, category key. Under this product, you have only 4 categories. It means 1, 2, 3, and 4 means bike, component, clothing, and accessories. If you select this subcategory, so under this subcategory, you have total of 37, which is for bikes part. See, if you select this English, under this, if I select only bikes, so total of bikes you have only 3 bikes. Okay, so it means product category bikes is divided into 3 parts. Okay, so it means this table is a dimension table for this table. So this way we have to connect our main table like this one. If you select, then product category table is a dimension table for the subcategory table, but subcategory is a fact table for this table only, not for this table only, which is lower than this. Same way, this product table you have unique number of column, but for sales data only, not for this. For this product subcategory, you have table. This is a unique value, and then this same product table you have a duplicate value also. So it means automatically one by one, this table is connected with this product category to this, and product to sales data. And because under this sales data we have only product key, not product subcategory, not product category key. If you have under this sales data product subcategory key also, product category also, then we cannot connect this table to this table to this. We can directly connect with this table to the fact and this table to the fact. Clear now?
Yes.
Okay, so now relationship is done, and now only one relationship is remaining, which is geographical. And same way with the geographical also, under this geographical option, see, if you select this sales territory, under this sales territory, we have already connected with sales territory. Under this also gym geographical, you have sales territory to sales territory. So if you connect sales territory to sales territory to sales table, it is not connected. Why? Because we have already connected from this table. From this table, we have already connected. If you select this sales territory to this sales territory, you can see this is an inactive relationship. See, this one is many to many because under this table is also many. Under this table is also many. It means both are the duplicate column. So it will not connected. So for this, you can connect this sales territory to this territory because for this sales territory, for this table is a dimension table. And guys, 1 minute is remaining. Okay, so you can join again. I'm just stop.